Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of Sons of the Forest. It's a brand new season. Sorry I've been away. I had some personal things going on. As I talked about in previous episodes, I was getting married and what have you, so that was pretty nifty. And now we are back. I wanted to start fresh. We're going to build a whole new base. We're going to try things out a little bit different. We're going to be doing basically everything we can to improve on what was last season. I know we didn't finish the base that I started, but that's primarily because of laziness more than anything. But yeah, we'll see how things go this time around. I spawned on the mountain this time. I believe it was the beach the last time, but in any event, here we are just collecting some stuff, and our buddy Kelvin's still having a rough go. But before I pick him up and get moving on, I wanted to grab all the stuff I could. And I don't need water. That's good. There's stones everywhere. And okay, Kelvin, yeah, I think I'm good to grab you, buddy. What's up? And like that, we're back off to the races. I gotta get my inventory out here and start by opening this emergency pack. Basically, if you aren't familiar with the beginning of the game, basically you and a squad of whomever are going out and about or coming to this island rather to try and find Edward Puffton and his family. Barbara and Virginia, I believe, are the two ladies in his life's name. And yeah, you end up crash landing because someone attacks your helicopter, and it is kind of unfortunate. So I wanted to set up, if you watched previous episodes, I wanted to set up down on that beach to my west, because if you look on the compass, north is that way. So I wanted to set up on the beach. Oh no, it is the beach over this way. Oh god, I swear I'm smart. I believe it is the beach to the north then. In any event, Kelvin, come on, we're gonna get rolling, and hopefully we'll come across a cannibal camp and maybe some, do I have any drugs? That sounded bad. I meant medication in terms of my ability to heal. Not, like, opiates or anything. Regardless, on that uncomfortable note, let's carry on, shall we? Come along, Kelvin. We're gonna head north here, buddy. Well, on the way to our, where we're gonna be setting up our little base, I figured I'd come check out this cave. If I'm remembering correctly, I can't advance through this cave without the zip line, I believe it is. But in any event, we wanted to check it out since, you know what, we're trying to do better than we did last time. And last time through, I was not very efficient, I guess. Like, it took me a long time to even go into a cave, and I hope I didn't screw myself over by doing so. I thought I read somewhere that if you come in, like, once you go into the caves and attack the mutants, then that's when they start coming out at night. But in any event, we can't go anywhere without the zip line. Okay, so we didn't quite make it to the beach, but I am going to make a little camp here just for the night. We'll get some fishing done. We'll get some campfires and stuff built and kind of get a little preliminary base, and then in the morning we will head out. Basically, what I'm hoping to accomplish this season is I want to do a better job than I did last season. Oh, you poor turtles, you're gonna die momentarily, and I'm sorry about that, but also not really. I'm not sorry. But yeah, like what I mean by that is I want to apply the knowledge and skills that I got from the previous season and turn it into a better base, a more efficiently defended base, and kind of hopefully avoid things like having to put the stairs outside because I didn't know how to correct that and that kind of thing. There we go. Save. And there we go. Save again. Okay. So now I guess we need a campfire, and we're gonna, once the campfire's built, we'll get some, see if we can't do some fishing and or turtle hunting, which, forgive me. But, you know, survival is important. You gotta survive, as they say. That doesn't sound like it's even remotely close to an actual saying. I apologize. I shouldn't just be saying words. Okay. I'm sorry, turtle. Oh, never mind. That's, Kelvin, can you get some fish? We just need a couple here, buddy. And this is just to get a feel again for what it's like to be playing this game, because it's been a couple weeks, and, you know, I want to see if Kelvin has been fixed at all, because he was kind of broken at times, and, you know, we're just having some fun, basically. Like I said, this is just a little preliminary spot that we're just hanging out here for the day to get a feel for the game and what have you. And then we will carry on to the beach, basically at the end of this river. And if you didn't watch the previous season, basically my thought process is there's a shallow spot in... Thank you, Calvin. There's a shallow spot in the river where you can... or basically at the mouth of the river, rather, where you can set up in the water, and the cannibals and the mutants don't like the water, so they basically unintentionally, on purpose, leave you alone. And I'm sorry, turtles, you're gonna have to die. It's not personal. I need your shells. Sorry. I'm very sorry. Sorry, turtle. Did I... Oh, okay, Calvin, thank you. Where is the turtle shell? Do you not get the shells from them? Oh, what do you point? Oh, hello. Can you get out of my stuff, please? Go away. That's weird that I didn't get a turtle shell from that. I did, however, get a small turtle. Oh, my meat burnt off. That's embarrassing. Yeah, if you take too long, your meat burns off. Okay, Calvin, hang out. I'm gonna take a quick swim here and clean off my spear. And then once the food is cooked, we'll be on our way, buddy. I just wanted to give it a go, see how things are feeling. And I always thought about, like, I've always tried to set up on, like, peninsulas and stuff like that, but, you know, I don't think it makes much of a difference. They're going to attack you wherever you set up, so you might as well set up in a spot that's a little bit more conducive to resources, I guess? No. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I want to set up in a spot that's better, or that's more fun for me to build on. That's really the moral of the story, as much as I keep trying to disguise it. Okay, Kelvin. Keep following me. And then we're going to tear down my tent and move on. Okay. Come on, buddy. And a fun thing with the most recent update at the time of recording is Kelvin and Virginia can now swim, so he should, in theory, be following me, or not, whatever you prefer, Kelvin. You know, it's your world. I'm just living in it. I am noticing that this particular file seems a little bit, not buggy, but it's certainly having some frame rate issues, that's for sure. Oh, hello. I thought interesting. Compared to my first time playing this, or the first couple times playing it anyway, they are making themselves known a lot faster than what I'm used to. And I read somewhere in the patch notes for the latest update that basically if you wipe them out when they attack you, then they're less inclined to come attack you so soon after. Oh, I wonder if this spot even works. I'd have to... Probably not, because I can't really see into the trees and stuff, but like in theory it could work, but that's that level of water they can walk into, so I don't think that works. But anyway, as I was saying, like I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and it's entirely possible that I'm very mistaken, that oh hey, Cannibal Camp, we're gonna see if we can't get cooking pot. No, what I was saying is I believe that the AI for the bad guys has been tweaked, that if you attack them and you're very successful in your attack, they're more inclined to leave you alone as opposed to continue to bombard you. Because in again, if you haven't seen the previous season, go check it out. But basically, by the end of it, I was basically getting attacked once every couple minutes. Like, it was relentless how much they were making themselves known. No cooking pot here, which is kind of less than ideal, but there is a couple cannibals. So let's move on, Calvin. Come on, buddy. So yeah, clearly that spot in the river that I hesitated at would not have worked, because it's the same water level and they're still making themselves quite known. And, there's a plethora of other spots that I could be setting up in, and I know that this one's kind of away from stuff, but, at the end of the day, it's about having fun, and in between seasons, I did a decent amount of building in this spot that we're heading to, and it was, granted, I was using log hacks, so the resources were infinite, quite literally, but, I think once you can figure out a system to get the logs to and from and the rocks to and from, then it's going to be a really good spot to build in, I think. And I could be mistaken. We could set up there and then after a couple days realize, oh yeah, they're not at all scared of me. So we'll see what happens. And now for the dramatic reveal. Well, partial dramatic reveal. The finished product isn't quite there yet, but this is the basic structure. We're going to get these two pillars out of here. We'll make it work. I just want to show you that I've got a very basic frame going. This is only here because I needed the to get up onto the roof, but in any event, we'll keep working, and I will see you once we're ready to reveal the finished product. And now for the big dramatic reveal. Random. You go. Oh, sorry, Calvin. So, originally I had the door over there, but it didn't really make sense, and I'll show you in a second here. But it's just a basic structure. I'll probably throw the bed there just for now, and it's literally just... This is like just a beginning spot for us to call home. We're probably going to be... going in the next episode, we'll head into that cave and do some resource gathering and stuff, but in any event, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Filthy. If you like the episode, go ahead and like and subscribe and all those fun things, and I will catch you on the flip side. Random Splash. Bye.